Good there, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
You got me.
Yeah, you're right, Danielle, not Dan. For love of God. Thank you. Good dinner, Dan. Nope. I mean Danielle. He knew it. He corrected it.
Unsteady connection, steady.
Bling bling. Hello, my friends. Hello.
We need to get a new beginning. We need to have.
It's time to say
We
hello.
need to update from Neil Diamond.
It's evening on the Wednesday Eve. I hope you're safe. I hope you're warm. Hello.
Hello.
Dan's grumpy, so watch out. He's a grumpster. He's a grumpster. You got no people in here. You don't like, nobody likes you.
What's happening?
I don't know. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Dan has nobody.
It hasn't. Everyone's abandoned me?
Dan
Everybody?
Dan has nobody. What did you do?
I don't know. Let me go out and sign back in.
Dan is no friends.
And I couldn't wait.
And Dan has no friends.
Maybe it's TikTok. Maybe they don't have a live in it. I don't know.
Poor Dan.
I don't know.
Make sure you didn't fuck up your subscription thing.
What are you talking about?
Don't fucking have.
I mean, what? Seriously? What do you mean? Fuck up my subscription thing?
Why do you not have people?
I don't know. What did you touch my phone?
Really? Did I touch your phone?
It can't be me.
Oh, it can't be. For the love of Pete, it can't be Dan.
It can't be me.
Looking for his keys and wallet. Yeah, Sandra, I wonder where it comes from. Nobody loves him. He's lost all his friends.
There's no. It's not going out.
Uh-oh. Did you touch it?
I certainly didn't touch it. Did you touch my phone and try and speak to the subscription thing? I don't know.
No, I didn't. You wouldn't give it to me. He's trying to get on TikTok. Oh.
Now they're notifying people.
Now you got.
Now I've got one.
You got one person.
We have one person. Welcome.
Yes. You got one
M.
person.
I think that's Mark.
Now you got 4. Now you
All
got
right,
7.
seven.
You're
All right.
moving up in the world.
All right,
Moving
once
on up.
we start at 10 people.
To the big time.
We finally found a piece of the pie.
We finally got some friends on TikTok. Oh. Oh, you guys didn't jump on. We had to end it. Dan was sad. Nobody showed up.
Nobody came. I went on and nobody came. Not one person.
Did you hear it? Did you touch
I'm
it?
feeling like, I was like, wow, that was, you go from all that to nothing.
Did you touch it? I didn't touch it. Did you touch it?
Well, you did ask to borrow my phone,
No.
so I assume maybe it had something to do with,
Oh,
maybe you hit a
Catherine.
button or something.
Bless your heart, sweet pea. Bless your heart, Catherine. I hope you have much love and kindness in your heart because it doesn't appear so when you come on and start attacking.
We had trouble loading up tonight too, and Danielle's already starting in on the trolls. Within the first 30 seconds, we found a troll. We're just going out now, it looks like. So I'm glad you found us anyway. You know where to look at 5 o'clock on Wednesday, right?
But look
5 o'clock on Wednesday, where do you look?
But look, poor Catherine. We're here. We're your friends, Catherine. It doesn't matter how angry you are. Just stay around. You might get a chuckle or two. Cheers, honey pie.
Slow down, Virginia. Don't make me
me
wait.
You know what I heard today?
What? You Catholic.
Did you
girls
ever
start much
listen to the
too
words to
late.
Jack and Diane?
Yeah, I know what it means.
Holy crapola.
Yeah, what?
I didn't even know it was a debutante. Diane was a debutante in the back seat of Jack's car.
Well, that's the words. Debutante in the back seat of Jackie's car.
And she was sucking on a chili dog
And
behind the
what you
chase
don't
degrees.
know is that was supposed to be about an interracial relationship. Back, I think that was in the 70s or early 80s, but I think it was in the 70s, and the record company made him change it from being from Jack. It was I think the guy was supposed to, the boy was supposed to be black and the girl was supposed to be white, or vice versa. I'm not exactly sure, but that was how John Cougar Mellencamp wrote it.
Cristiano Ronaldo, did you see that?
Is that Ronaldo?
No.
Holy moly.
But so there's this woman who, I was lazy today. I was cruising the good old TikTok, and she breaks apart the songs. Did you hear? So that just blew. I was mind blown.
And that was,
I didn't even know the words were debutante in the back of Jack's car.
Because you're not a John Mellencamp fan.
I sing the words, but I never. Well, I didn't know
It just
that
it never clicked. Am I smelling your deodorant or mine?
one.
Must be mine.
Put your hands between your knees.
Arms up.
Jackie said, Diane, hey, let's run off to the trees and get it on live.
No, let's run up to the city. And she said, Jackie, you ain't missing a thing.
And
Rocco.
if you, and the Ragdoll, you guys know the Ragdoll song?
I don't know the ragdoll song.
Aerosmith, Ragdoll, learn movie, hot tram, daddy's little cutie, you're so fine, never seen you living on the back.
I know that song.
Wow, wow.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, we're not going into uncircumcised already, are we? Turtlenecks, we do not like turtlenecks around here. I don't wear them, I don't like them, nor do I eat them or suck on them.
Do you?
I don't suck on anything.
Okay,
baby.
so that was kind of not really. It didn't really matter. It wasn't relevant to your opinion one way or the other.
I'm just saying we don't like the turtlenecks. And if you like turtlenecks, I can suggest a show for you.
My daughter makes TikToks. I think the last one got 9 views, and I was one of them.
Naked Attraction. Naked Attraction. It's a UK show. It's on YouTube, and well, they're not very. I don't know why she does this every time. I'm gonna tell her I'll call her back. It's
Really?
Your daughter. It's your daughter.
Okay. Someone asked about our daughter. 4 in a row, no go, moneymaker. We are favorites to beat the Ravens, and I do believe that we will win. If it's Sunday, I believe it's Sunday, we will win come Sunday. The 49ers over the Ravens. That's my Pittsburgh Steelers fan over there who comes on, and we all remember what happened when the Niners played Pittsburgh, right? In Pittsburgh. I mean, we have short memories, but I remember that from like 5 weeks ago. Moneymaker. I am a Sacramento Kings fan, absolutely. Is Jacksonville hot? I'll have to. They're going to be nail biters the rest of the way.
Well, we don't have a truck on Friday, so.
You're in the jungle, baby.
Just say Rocky.
Hmm?
Yeah, just say Rocky.
I don't know what's going on with TikTok. It's slow tonight. It's kind of glitchy. I don't know what's going on, but we'll hang out as long as you guys are getting it. I think we're obviously there's some issues looking at the numbers, but hey, if you're here and you're on, enjoy.
Okay.
Hey, Dare Dog.
I'll check. We'll figure it out.
My shirt is on right tonight. Absolutely. I don't want to piss off Jerry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or
yeah, I don't care about that.
the Larry, Jerry or Larry. Do you ever think Jerry and Larry run? Hey Max, anything important, earth-shattering? I'm sure.
A little bit.
What?
She needs help moving on Friday.
Okay, so that's earth-shattering.
You don't want cookies?
No, no more.
You don't want cookies?
No, I'm cool.
Okay. He's turning down cookies.
Are we Swifties?
Taylor Swift.
I mean, I'm not an anti-Swiftie. I mean, I would not go to one of her concerts unless I was going to sit with, Kelsey and talk football. But I certainly am impressed with what she's done. I mean, she's the biggest thing in the world right now. Yeah, we're glitching, but we'll stick around as long as ferns are legal in Ohio.
No, don't worry
hell
about
is
that.
that?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry. I'll take care of that. Don't worry about that.
Somebody, there are only accounts below. I don't know what this means, but all right, it took away something. Is that somebody did something? Yeah, it's glitchy, but hey, you can always head over to YouTube on Danielle's channel because if it glitches too much, we're also live on the YouTube.
Or tell him to go in and go out because it could be TikTok. That's the
Or
problem.
go in and go out. It might help.
Sorry.
I've never been to Big Bear, but I've been like real close. I've never been to Big Bear. I've never been to Yosemite because I've always gone to Tahoe. We'll see you over there, Jazz.
It says good connection. It's probably
What is your thing on YouTube?
I'm under Danielle Salinger.
So on YouTube, look up Danielle Salinger and you'll find the live on YouTube. It's a different view of me too. Like you get the straight on view and they get kind of like a weird view. Danielle's like preoccupied here right now. What's going on? We are also on TikTok is glitching, but you can head over to YouTube. What was Newman's first name? That's a great question. And I know I've seen it on trivia before. I don't remember what Newman's first name was because it was always
No, we've never been to
Newman.
New York.
Maybe Newman
Together.
is his first name. I don't know.
Recent. We went to New York like 20 years ago.
Yes. And that's actually the only time I've been to New York. Have you been to New York other than that?
Mm-mm.
How you doing in Ohio? If you're glitching on the talk and you have the tube, go to the tube and look up Danielle Salinger and you can watch us on the tube instead of the talk. If it's glitching. And the tube's not glitching. Oh, Tammy,
Tammy,
I'm
thanks.
glad we give you some motivation. My team is the Niners, Jessica.
Hi, Chantal.
Oh, I know everyone's having issues. We'll stick it out. We're on the tube
The
over
belt
here too.
is good, RR. Surprisingly, the belt is good.
We got on and TikTok crashed, right?
Yeah.
We're that one last thin mint, or the straw that broke the camel's back. There's a billion people out there, but we got on, boom. We just took them over the top. I'll message Mr. Show. Tell him, hey, we have to increase capacity because we're coming up in the world. We don't.
Oh, Miss
we don't
Cheryl
wanna-
says all of TikTok.
I know,
is.
of
Oh,
course. It's not just us.
no.
We're not special.
Well, we could be.
We're special. We're targeted for the glitch Salinger's account.
It's not our server. it's
Marilyn, if you
TikTok's.
check, if it's glitching in and out too bad, head over to the tube, and we're there on the tube. On Danielle Salinger. How come we never do my channel on YouTube?
Because you never do it.
We could try it. I've never tried it. Grandpa is just fine. He's slowly
Hi,
getting
Jay.
better from the fall.
It sucks tonight, Rhonda. I bet.
Yeah.
Hi, Emily. TikTok. Hi, Dare Dog. Everybody's moving over.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing people from the talk over on the tube.
Yep.
Bad connection, David.
Thanks,
People are
too
moving
fast.
over to the tube and looking up Danielle
Hey, Charlotte.
Salinger and getting on over there. The talk, I guess, is bad for everybody right now.
It's snowing, Jay. Nice.
It's snowing where?
Ontario.
How you doing in Ohio?
Canada.
I was watching all the election results. We had no elections going on here in California.
Bailey's
you,
on
David.
ice. Mm.
What?
Bailey's on ice.
David, thank you. I
From the talk to the tube.
became the 768th member of the team. That is, I got to figure out what that exactly is, but I know that it's something and people are talking to me about it. So now that you're a team
Oh, hi,
member,
Samantha.
something
I
is
know.
going to come of you're being a team member. I can tell you that. I'm not sure what, but we're in discussions right now. I'm sorry that we're cutting in and
Hi,
out. That's
Anthony.
happening to everybody. I can see by the numbers it's getting a little better because we've gone up by about a third.
You don't drink my stuff. You don't drink my drink.
That must be a
It's
cat.
got to be a cat because Grandpa's telling me you don't
It's
drink my drink.
probably
The kitten.
mhm.
It's
Donnie.
Donnie.
Thomas. This is our first drink.
2, Thomas. I drink 2 a night. This is my first.
You don't drink it. I
And yeah, I'm gone after the second, right? Is he getting up? Me?
You can go.
All right, I'll go.
Like dab. You mean this way?
Pop,
Like
stop,
that?
stop. I'll take that.
Dab.
Did
you have
dinner?
Yeah, he just ate dinner.
How about his pills?
I didn't give him the
Take a
pills.
seat down and get your medicine.
Ooh,
No, you
blended.
didn't take your
Judy.
medicine.
Hi,
Yeah, I
Lisa.
give it to you right
The
now.
tube is
Sit
working
down
well.
on the
Yes.
table over there.
I've already taken it.
Big
Dad, you haven't taken it.
Newman. What is Newman's first name? What is Newman's first name? I know, Dan. It's horrible. So Erica, he started off as hi Joanne. He started off as the Donald,
This is your medicine.
'Cause he's
Wednesday.
orange.
It's Wednesday.
You know what that means.
Same thing.
and then I started calling him Donnie
Here's your heart
Brasco.
medicine, Dad. It's a statin
Hi, Sue.
and aspirin.
Donnie
Blood
Brasco.
pressure
So then we just
medication.
kind of
You got
switched
blood
it.
sugar,
That's the
whatever
problem
stent that you
when we
have.
have animals. They start off with certain names and then they end up with others. So
It's 5 pills. Just pop
yep,
them in your mouth
49ers.
and a lot of it.
where's the old man? He's taking his pills and just finished
Yeah, it's a
eating.
lot. Take them
Giddy
together.
up. Hello from Chicago.
Very good.
Lake
That's
George,
right, come on
beautiful.
down.
Never been there. Hi, Sparkle. Yeah, it's Wednesday night, y'all. Does anything happen? Me too, Jerry, because we're tired. The days are going by slower, are they? That's a cool name. Donnie Brasco, like the movie. Kay, this is your Sauv Blanc, the sun goddess.
That cat loves you.
Good.
It's known you ever since it was
Now
a
there is
small
no
kitten.
sound. Erica, go and go out. I don't know what's happening with TikTok, but it's TikTok tonight. Yes, Dan. Hello, Dan. Hello, hello. Everybody's coming over to the tube because TikTok is so glitchy.
More sips.
Winking at me, Leslie. Do you ever eat with Ed? Nope, we don't, Rebecca.
I'm gonna pop mine too.
I'm still not okay. Yes, it's really good.
What?
That's what I take right there.
Perspiration tonight in New York. Ooh. Refrigerator Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, part of the week. Yes. I'm on YouTube now. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Chanel. I have something in my eye.
Let me move you over to the couch.
I don't think so. I'm much better. Cocktails. Danielle's cocktails.
I take most of the same stuff you do, actually. I take most
It started off really cold this morning and then it ended like 68 degrees here today. 68, 70 maybe?
Come on the couch.
Hello in Ireland.
I know, it's more comfortable for you on the couch.
Yes, bad connection. I know. Hi, Erica.
No, you don't touch it. Come on, this is
Y'all, if you have my YouTube account, join it over here. You guys, the real accounts are very easy to find, I think. I tried to give him dessert. He didn't want it.
I'll give you a little one of these. I'm going to give you one of these right here. This is it's a little piece of candy bar.
Icy snow mix. Are you guys ready for
Try
the
this.
snow?
It's a little bit of Snickers.
It's a little bit of Snickers.
It's small.
Bad connection. What's your function? TikTok is bad
Sit down, Pop.
connections. I know, you guys. I don't know what to do about the bad connection.
You're welcome.
Hello, Miss Tate. How are you? Are you from Utah? No. You were fine here. Yes, loud and clear. Thank you.
Clear and loud and clear.
TT is glitching. Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Melly. I appreciate that. I've worked a long time on this appearance, cultivating it. You know, I spent many years losing my hair just to get that perfect, you know, like whatever, you know,
Coiffed.
like dad head or whatever you
The
call it.
coiffed look.
My
83
look, this
degrees.
is the choice look.
83 degrees in Hawaii. Why are you bragging?
Do we have any other socials? We're on YouTube and IG.
Slash
Those are the three that
listening.
I'm on. And Danielle's on YouTube and here. That's it. That's our social media. There's a lot of videos of ours that are posted on other social media like Snap and Facebook, but they're not us.
Not us.
It's just people.
I mean, they're us, but they're not us.
I get offers to collaborate from Facebook. Love your Facebook videos. Love to work with you. Love to do this. And I go, well, those aren't mine. So go find the scammer and then maybe work with them.
Oh, thanks, Nicole. This
Hey,
is I know because I'm wearing a flat.
Oh, you're wearing those. Oh, wow. That's low.
This was one of their first sweatshirts, by the way. It's vintage. It's vintage.
I know there's a glitch. If you're glitching out, you can head over to the
Or do you want to
YouTube.
try to go in and go back out?
You can go to the YouTube,
Hi,
look
John.
up Danielle Salinger. There's no glitching over there on the YouTube. But we're glitching away on the talk tonight.
Every talk is
Cat.
Every talk is.
There's a cat just sitting in
excuse
front of
the
our
tail.
thing here. Thanks, Donnie. The cat just goes and sits right between the camera and me, and I can't read anything. Did you put up who's putting up a Christmas tree before Thanksgiving?
A lot of people.
Really?
Hmm.
I mean, you may as well, you know,
My neighbor drinks alcohol.
start
in the
hiding your
morning,
Easter
too.
eggs now. It's November. Hide them Easter eggs. You'll even forget where they are. Your kids will have no idea. My aunt's neighbor drinks alcohol in the morning.
So does ours.
Our aunt's neighbor?
No, but our neighbor.
Who? Yes, he. I mean, it takes time to get through like a case of beer. So our neighbor definitely starts early, but he ends early too. It's not like he's drinking till 2 in the morning. He's done at like 6, 7 at night.
When he doesn't go to the casino.
When he doesn't go to the casino.
By the way, it's Thursday tomorrow.
I don't care. What does that matter?
He's already asked me to go tomorrow.
Okay. Well, gambling is not good. It's
No
bad.
shit.
It's not good.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Well,
I have a date with Clint tomorrow.
are you ready? Someone wants to sweep you off your feet.
Martin, let's do it. Let's love it and let's get it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, you say that and people are going to believe you, right? You have to watch what you say when you're talking out on here. Look at that. We're glitching. If you guys could hit the like, see if that does anything. Hit it, just if you could tap the screen.
Fire
Lost
Marshal.
connection.
Fire
Just,
Marshal
completely
Bill
lost connection.
hates fires. Well, go in and go back out. Why don't you just try to get on a new server?
All right, I'm gonna. He's up. Dad, what are you doing?
No problem on YouTube, by the way, just so you know. He's very beautiful.
What?
He's very beautiful. Kitty is getting big.
Come here.
He just had go to. Oh, you know I'm going. He doesn't like it, but what's he gonna do? Chain me up to the bed? No. And you know, we go about every 3 to 4 weeks, right? I loved Fire Marshal Bill. It's Fire Marshal Bill. I love it.
How often does that happen?
How long?
Not often.
I mean, I'll talk to Dave about that. Come on through here, Pop.
What do you say?
He said, I gave him a Snickers, and he said something got caught in his throat. It
Yeah,
shouldn't happen with the Snickers.
Yeah, but it could be. He
No,
inhaled. He was talking, so sometimes.
Well, I don't
he
know
does
if he
that.
was talking.
That's for you,
He
Danielle.
was. Thank you.
That's why I got a little cat down here
Yeah.
too.
Watch out, Pop.
What's my favorite beer? I don't necessarily have a
You know
favorite
that?
beer, but I like IPAs. I like Mexican beers. I know it's consistently bad. Yeah, I think so too, Kaylee. YouTube is the way to go if you follow me on YouTube. Thanks, Debbie. I
Let's
will.
see.
I always have fun with Clint.
How are we doing?
He's
on
my
here?
neighbor.
Well, of course you have fun, because you...
Okay, so
All right.
judge away.
Are we... I will.
I
I'm
know.
going to go out and come back in to see if that helps. So I'll be right back. See if we'll get on a different server. Remember, you can always hop over to the YouTube. A lot of people are heading over there. The numbers are going up. So if you look up Danielle Salinger on YouTube, you won't have to worry about glitching. But I'm going to go out and come right back in. So we'll see you in a minute. Oh, shit.
Did you give him something to drink?
Yeah.
Today, well, happy birthday to your sister. Nice shirt. Yep, Seinfeld shirt. Everyone seems fine. The year went so fast. Can you already believe it's already almost freaking Thanksgiving? For the love of Pete. Hi, Georgia.
For the love of Pete.
This is my new saying today. I've been saying that a lot. For the love
Who's
of Pete. For the love of Pete. Who's Karen and who's, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and who's,
For the love of Ebenezer. I mean, you can say anything then.
yeah,
For the love
Julie,
of,
it is right now.
they're now
For the
notifying
love of-
people.
For the love of Dan.
For the love of Dan.
For the love of Dan.
Welcome, Jasmine. Our connection here is crappy.
It's not us. It's you. It's fucking the talk.
I don't know. I shouldn't mess with our connection.
It does when the servers are going bad.
Really?
Really? Everybody has been telling you that everybody on... That's the dog trying to get out. Hi, Yolanda. Oh my God, Erica, that sounds fun.
There's no video or no
Congrats.
sound.
He might like the chaining to the bed very easily. Yes, he
I know it's TikTok. If you guys could tap the screen, maybe that will help. Hopefully this is better. That dog is...
He probably got a peanut in his throat. You know,
Yeah, I should
sometimes
give
how
him
does
the damn
that?
Snickers.
No. Craziness is happening. TikTok is backed up if you want to go here. Yes. TikTok, if you guys, Christine, you may need to go. We're having issues on TikTok. You might need to come over to the other side.
If we're on the YouTube, look up Danielle Salinger on the OO, and while you're there, give a follow.
Hi,
D-Cell and
Simply
Merkel.
Melon. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's better. That's awesome. Someone said it's all glitchy. That's
January 7th.
Debbie.
It's better now. No, I'm just saying it's been really glitchy for a lot of people. I know, Barbara. I know. Everything is going today.
Okay, so I'm glad it's better for a lot of people, and the numbers are starting
Dan,
to
user
sneak
says
up.
you're the kindest son ever.
And you take like issue with that?
No, I'm just pointing it out. He just gave you a really nice
Oh,
compliment.
that was a very nice compliment. I saw it.
Oh, you don't want to say thank you?
I appreciate it very
Excuse
much.
me. Does Ed like to play cards? No, he's never played cards. Do you want to let them out? Because that's going to drive me nuts. What's for dinner?
The cat's right there at the door too.
Oh, she's antagonizing poor. Yeah.
She's got her legs underneath.
I know. That's when she goes cuckoo. I'm not from Maine. I really want to go to Maine though, Jen. Maine is one of my bucket list places.
Dad! I can't. It's locked. It's locked. What are you doing?
Washing my hands.
All right. That's enough water. That's good.
The puppies. Yeah. Where's my bullshit? You know, I need some more Tennessee stuff. Yeah. All my Tennessee shit is like holes in it and everything else. Oh, Ben, we need more Salingers in this world. Not really Salingers. Me. Just me.
Well, we're gonna change that. We'll change that.
When are you putting my tree up? Okay, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about my trees. I don't do like a crazy tree. I just do pine trees, just lighted pines. But my cats have pissed on them every year, and I can't get to them because of my construction shit. So
No.
I don't.
You need to take
Oh, what
a
was the
shower.
crazy the other day hating on Dan?
Do you need to take a shower?
I always call it's not hating on Dan. It's called sarcasm and having fun with my spouse. There's no hate. So if you guys see hate, then that's ugly on your part. Hi from Maine, Seth. I want to go to Maine. Are we married? I think we are. I love Coco. German. Yep. She's a Chips. Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Oh yeah. So I bought that tree, the one you see back there, and the star. I just bought that at a craft shop last weekend with a wonderful candle. So I just put that up. Since you kitties, I know. So Debbie, I don't want to put out the trees that I have, my little pine trees. I'm just very countrified, chic. So I don't do ornaments or anything like that. But the problem with my trees is that the cats piss on them. So I don't think I'm going to do trees this year. I'm just not. Plus I can't get to half of my decorations. So it is what it is, y'all. No, wasn't you. 2 women saying he slapped you was weird. My husband has never laid a hand on me. Do you think that he would ever be able to? Just a question. Hi, Peps. A real one. I would never get a real one. Because
Got the trash can in here.
it's, yeah. No, Dan hasn't noticed that one. I just thought, isn't that cute? I mean, I overpriced, right? Because it probably cost $2 to make with that star, but yeah, I bought it. Oh my God, Melissa, I've been eating that every night, every day, every morning. My bagel sandwich with a pumpkin bagel. I said it, with a pumpkin bagel. You've never been to Chick-fil-A? Oh. Put one up. I know, I have like 3-4 trees, pine trees, all pre-lit. But I really just don't want to do it because I always smell piss and I don't want to do it. Oh my God, the Taco Bell burritos. Really? That was so long ago. For Tiffany, my daughter, she lives in Morro Bay. I'm so excited. That sounds nice. Love the smell of a real tree. I do too. I love the smell of a real tree, but I just don't want to deal with all the shit. They do. When we all drink, we're a blast. And y'all down to some summons as you love. I know. We're yin and the yang to each other. The pumpkin bagels from Trader Joe's are yum yum. No, Patty, Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell? It's blasphemy.
Oh, I'll get the cat.
We have a lot of pets. We have 7 cats, 2 dogs, and a pig. Where's Ed? I think he's going to bed. He's tired. Dry needles and cats and trees don't last, you guys. A Baja Blast. I like the cherry ones. I don't like the Baja Blast, but I do like the cherry Blast. Bagels with cream cheese are good. Yes, with cream cheese. Duh. I put egg, spinach, onion, bacon bits, and cream cheese and avocado. You guys, the Canadians don't have a Chick-fil-A? Shame, shame.
But they got Tim Hortons, so there you go. You guys don't have In-N-Out either.
Oh, sorry, John. But I'm glad you find some connection to us and our situation.
If on the talk, are you guys glitching? If you're not, if you could hit the tap bar. I know TikTok's
There's no
having some
tap
issues
bar,
tonight.
it's just the screen.
Yeah, touch the screen, and those little hearts come up. Those are supposed to bring in more people.
And Barrie, Ontario.
Oh, they don't have Culver's.
Have you ever been to have you ever been to a Tim Hortons? I mean, you act like Tim Hortons.
Yes,
is your
I've been to
favorite.
Tim Hortons. I've been to I go to Canada. I've been to Canada many times.
Dan says Hortons is bad now.
It wasn't great when I was there, just so you know. I mean, I would do Dunkin' Donuts over Hortons. But the Canadians love it.
Who
They
are
love
you?
it. They love their Tims. They're Hortons.
White Russian.
Five Guys is all right. Smash Burgers smells damn good every time I walk by it.
Honey pimento cheese sandwich? Yeah, I don't think so. Did you
Tim
know?
Hortons is awesome.
Do you know that if you guys go to In-N-Out, you can ask for a patty melt? Did you know that?
There you go. What are you guys waiting for? Head on out right now to get that patty melt.
Oh, Tim Hortons was bought by Burger King, so it's gone downhill.
By the way, wouldn't you just say, I'd like a double, hold the bun? Isn't that a patty melt?
That's not a patty melt. It's a smart
What's
one.
a patty melt?
Patty melt is the bread. So what they do is they inside out the bread and they butter it and then put it out. It's the
Are you
opposite.
sure that's a patty melt?
That's a fucking patty melt.
Is
A
she right?
protein
Help me out.
style is no bun, Smarty.
I don't know. I mean, patty melt sounds like a patty to me. Like no bun.
Patty melt with
Patty.
bread,
Patty.
dum dum.
I've ever played Valley High CC. What the hell's that?
I'm
Valley
right.
High
I know I'm right.
Community College. I think we're
Oh.
close to.
Christine,
To
are you
Valley
here? Christine, are you
Like the
here?
golf course?
Christine, are you
Oh,
here?
country club. Yeah, well,
No.
I played it. Yes, whoever said that. Yes, it's over like off. I think
Christine,
Franklin or
yes,
Bruceville.
C. Bates just said that.
Yeah.
You can ask if you want it. You can ask for the patty melt, and In
We
and Out.
have
will
a
do it.
Whataburger in Elk Grove.
Oh,
I've not had
I was
one
waiting
yet,
for you.
but we have a Whataburger. I'm going to drive over and try one for sure.
Yeah, it's grilled cheese with patty. I know.
The Chick-fil-A actually, I enjoy the chicken sandwich with bacon, the grilled chicken sandwich. I don't like their fries at Chick-fil-A. They do have good mac and cheese, but they're not open on Sundays, so it's tough, you know, when you want something on a Sunday.
Bismo. He is
I
a
mean, I
Bismo.
still don't know what it's called.
Bismol.
Bismol?
Mhm,
Well,
not
I've
Bismo.
always, like you in the song, Jack and Diane, I've always thought it was Bismo.
I don't know. Danielle
Is it
Salinger.
not Bismo.
I know I'm right, Wanda. Duh.
Patty melt, add lettuce, tomatoes, and pickles.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
always hungry on here because I never eat.
I made a good dinner last night. Tell them about my potatoes.
In fact, that dinner I'm going to eat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
She made really good potatoes. They made a video. I don't know if I posted it, but I have your potatoes in a video. And you got that tri-tip.
Hodad's, Jazzy Jazz. Okay, I have to tell you the story about Hodad's.
Oh, Dad?
Yeah, you know where that was?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you weren't there.
Because I wasn't there.
It was a San Diego soccer tournament, and the Le Mans needed Hodad's, and that was our first introduction to Hodad's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is Whataburger good?
Yeah, we got to try Whataburger.
We have
got
never
to try
tried
it. Greenie, you're not going to see Grandpa tonight because he just went to bed. You might see him walk from his room to the bathroom, but you know, daylight saving time really screws with people like Grandpa. And he got up. He was up this morning like 7:30. Normally gets up at like 9:30. So Grandpa went to bed early at White Castle.
Oh yeah. So Emily, there is people who use I have done it in the past. I'm just saying I have made mashed potatoes out of a box. I have, but when I say I made potatoes, I made them. I've started to cycle yet. No, I'm in menopause, Tom. I don't have a regular cycle. So I've never done a Sonics. Never done a Sonics. Listen to you, make love and fun. What kind of love and fun? Mark's. He's not going back to Mark's. And you know, I can feel, you know, we have been for 2 years, we've had, you know, a couple days respite, and we haven't had any respite really.
Yeah, what we'll have to do is have Mark and maybe somebody else come here and stay with them. It's just we can't. He's at too much risk, and he's just so much more work now than he was, say, a year ago. And, you know, Mark's one person with a lot of stuff to do, and it's very difficult for him. But Grandpa has had his pill season.
I think there is a Whataburger. Where's the Whataburger?
It's over by that over on Franklin and that Chipotle at Franklin and Laguna.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I sat and watched it getting built and then opened, and when we were at Chipotle, and I wanted to eat it. But I haven't tried it, and I'm gonna try it. Because it's called What a Burger. I mean, what a burger. If that's, you know, if you eat it and you go, what a burger, it must be pretty damn good.
Yeah, Mark's okay. It's a lot harder for one person to hang.
It's hard. And with after the fall, the amount of care that he needs and requires, it's hard to do with one person. And I know there's a million people across the country that do what we do, like alone and in isolation and obscurity. Those are the, you know, the caregiver heroes of our country. And it's just so difficult for Mark. And, you know, we're set up here. Grandpa's comfortable. It's a bigger house. We can kind of, you know, keep an eye on him, lock him in. Everything's alarmed.
Don't trust me too much. I still gamble.
And we're definitely going to need breaks. Mark will have to come over here. Mark can stay here. He can bring his dog, and he can stay here. Maybe we can go away for 2 days, stuff like that. We've been taking breaks, Danielle and I. You know, she'll go, I'll go, and that's what we've been doing.
Oh, the 996. Somebody wants to talk about your 996. He doesn't drive it, Lake Man. I drive it. Your 996.
What about it?
Lake Man wants to talk about your 996.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
You don't drive it. As a favorite thing, you don't drive it, ever.
That's
I'm
what I
the
want
one
to talk about.
driving
I have to listen to Danielle bitch and bark and whatever. But it's an incredible car. It is the last year of the 996. It's an 04. It's 40th anniversary edition. It looks incredible. It's over 20 years old, or it's going to be 20 years old next year. And it looks like it was driven off the lot yesterday. It's amazing.
Not really. But it's in good shape I really want to, you know what I want to do with it? I want to wrap it. I want to wrap it.
Wrap it?
Mm-hmm.
The car? Mm-hmm. In what? Toilet paper?
No, it's called a wrap. It preserves the paint and it protects it.
I don't want you ever touching that car again. She took my 996, went to some place and had the original radio taken out of it to put in some Panasonic or Kenwood piece of trash.
No.
Thank God I have the original to put back in. But you don't trust anybody with a car that's going to take the freaking original.
I drive it, I'm wrapping it. I'm pimping that fucker out and I'm driving around town.
Don't worry, she won't have any access to that car.
See, everybody's saying you should wrap it.
There's no, unless the Porsche dealership says wrap it, I ain't wrapping anything.
It protects the fucking
I don't
paint.
Trust your judgment on cars.
You better trust it.
I
because
don't.
I'm the one who's driving it
trusted
and keeping
it, and
it
you
alive.
came back with a Kenwood radio.
Why is it functioning right now?
It's
it
a terrible
driving?
radio.
Fucking because you didn't want to pay the money to fix the fucking radio.
That's absolutely not true.
That's 100% true.
No, that's not. You're just lashing out and trying to attack me, and you think that's going to hurt me. No, you went there and they gave you something about.
Oh, Lord.
They gave you some bullshit about, well, we could replace
that's not why.
We can replace that, but
that's
it still doesn't work.
Nope.
And here we got this nice one over
It's
here,
amazing.
and then boom, there's
Nope.
a frickin' Kenwood
Nope,
thing.
that's
It's
not
coming
what
out
happened.
tomorrow.
That's
I'm
not
taking
what
it and
happened.
having that removed.
You don't even
tomorrow.
drive the fucking
It's removed.
car.
I'm going to take it, smash it on the floor, and smash it up and put the original back in there.
I mean, it's crazy how you don't remember how life really works.
I remember that quite well.
No, you said,
Quite
well, I don't
well.
want to pay the money to fix something that may
That's
not work.
absolutely not
So
true.
let's go and get a new
Yeah,
device
that's your
and
spin.
keep
That
the
was
old
you.
radio. That's
Yeah.
what.
I told you to replace the old radio. They believe that. Everybody believes that. Everyone knows that's a bunch of crap, because why would I ever say replace the original radio in a classic car? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. They want the original. It's like, say you had a Model 8 or a Model A, and it had the original steering wheel. Let's get one of those things at AutoZone and put it in. No, you don't do that. You keep the original. When you have a classic, you keep the original. Kenwood, Panasonic. Shit. And even, it says Porsche on the thing. Well, great. You programmed it to say Porsche when I kicked in. Yeah, it's still a crappy radio.
One of these days, I hope you actually remember it and spew the truth out instead of your fucking lies.
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but everybody knows my story makes a lot more sense than yours.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm the one who said take the original out, right? No.
That's not what you said.
You got snookered by some
No.
salesmen, and
No.
it
No.
chaps your hide.
That's not what happened.
And you don't want to admit it.
Do you want it?
You will
You
not
want me to
accept
tell you the
truth
story of what
that
happened?
you got
Do you
snookered.
remember Kaylee Anderson?
I mean,
Do you
first
remember
of all,
Kaylee Anderson?
First of all,
Do you remember?
Don't bring up names like that.
Do you
right?
remember Kaylee Anderson?
Of course I
Do you
remember
remember her father, Ted?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Very well.
Remember our radio wasn't working. Remember Ted had just bought a radio and was having similar problems, and he took it to this guy that replaced his radio and put a.
I'm gonna go. I'll be back there and let her finish the story because I'm not into fiction tonight. I mean, if I want fiction,
Okay.
I'm gonna read a novel.
Then I'll let you keep here. You can sit here
All
and
right.
talk to your friends.
All right. Danielle is upset.
No, I just.
All right. If that drives you away, you change my radio.
Bye.
No, the radio it's critical. You keep original stuff in classic. It's an 04, and it is a 40th anniversary classic.
Well, we should keep the original brakes, keep the original pumps, and every spark plug.
You can change the brakes and the spark plugs. That's okay. You keep the original seats, the original paint. You keep the original design. You don't put like a CB radio and plug, drill a hole through the thing so you can move the cord.
Whatever.
It does. It's got great rims. I would take it out. It's dark right now. Yeah.
Destroyed the rims on the car.
I destroyed the rims on the car.
You did. Remember when you threw the door open at McCooney's and chipped your door too?
It's I mean, now she's just pulling stuff out, angry.
I'm sure, because I'm a liar. That's what I do.
All right. I've never seen anyone just flip out like
I'm
that.
a liar. I'm a liar.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be 20 years tomorrow. But when I say classic, I mean, this car has a registry. If you look up, go look up Porsche 996 2004. There's a registry. People call me every once in a while and go, hey, I've got one of yours, can you update? I had to send in the number. It's literally classic.
Liar. Liar. Anybody say liar? Dan, no memory at all. Let's remember who has the memory. Mine.
Yeah, she's Italian. I know.
No, I just hate shit talking.
I don't get it. It's a Porsche 996. It's a 911, and it's the last version of the 996. They came out with the 997 in 2005, and it's very different. It's all computers. This 996, it's the last classic Porsche ever. It's the last. So it's the highest you can get as far as classic Porsches. Everything else is it's just a computer. It's like AI runs the damn thing. And you can't even barely get automatics anymore, or stick shifts anymore, manuals. They're all automatic. There was no argument, Pat. It was just memory, the reality. I mean, that's what happened. She went in to get the radio changed. It needed probably a new amplifier that was broken, and they upsold her into something that was not original. Now, I'm not selling it ever, Skylar. That car will go to my son. It's my favorite material possession ever, and I'll give it to Andrew because he loves it. Yeah, I mean, and when you got a sports car, you want a manual. Ooh, the 918 is nice. I'm sorry, Rennie.
Are you looking at both?
I'm trying. That's yours right there. You walked away
but
from
I
it.
manage both. What's your problem? You can't do it alone?
I mean,
Can you do it?
I could. I mean, I could look.
Yeah.
I could look both.
Come on, Donnie.
I don't know if there's a dual clutch. Coco's right there, following Danielle.
Donnie.
How you doing in Denmark? Angelica, I love Seinfeld too. It was one of my, I still watch Seinfeld in The Office on whatever channel it is, entertainment. Thanks, Ashley. Leslie, I'm trying to read over there, but she walked away from you guys on YouTube. She walked away from her live, and I mean, you guys are suffering the consequences. I'm trying to look over.
You can't micromanage.
I guess that's micromanaging. The Office is a great show, for sure. How you doing in Pakistan? Appreciate your watching. Kramer is hilarious. And by the way, whoever the frick is texting you all shit about me, one of your friends.
That's Debbie.
Okay, I can see that.
I know.
I can watch it. It pops up right
She
here.
doesn't coach. She would say it to
All
her
right,
face
whatever.
too.
But I'm talking. There's more people on here than one person.
Then don't look at.
Well,
my
it comes
text.
popping through.
Well, it's the truth. Truth hurts.
I haven't heard it all.
Lizzo said it best. Well, truth hurts.
We do need a Kramer in our life.
What was Newman's first?
I don't know what Newman's first name was. Thanks, Chris, for the night. What is Newman's first name? Will someone tell me what Newman's first name is? I know that's a good Seinfeld trivia question, but I don't know. Don P., an attorney, their arguments are only as good as the facts.
Why would
Just
he be
telling you
embarrassed
right
to come back? For what? Because he lies? No, that's
Just
Kramer.
Newman. I think it is just Newman. I've never heard anything other than Newman. I know Kramer's name is Cosmo. That everybody knows, but I am 55 and she is 49.
I know, I want to wrap it. I'm going to wrap it.
We've been married for 26 years. And this,
Randy!
This argument,
Is it Randy? It
No.
might be Randy.
I'm feeling kind of Randy, but I have a feeling I'm out of luck tonight. Do you think you could change? Do you think you could come and you know, like say, oh my God, you know, he's probably right. I should probably.
About what?
I'm just saying, what are the chances
About the
of that
car?
happening?
You are so false
what are
on
the
the car.
chances of that
It's just
happening?
disgusting.
What are the chances of you
I
saying,
swear to
"No"?
God, I would put my life on the line right now. You could shoot
Francis.
me dead right this minute because I know that's how strongly I am right.
Randy, that's funny.
Randy Newman.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's not Randy. Norman Newman is not.
Randy said that Newman's name was Randy, and that's kind of funny. You know, short people got nobody. Or what else did he sing? A lot of good songs.
Bruce said he just Googled it. It's just Newman.
It's just Newman. That's why it's a trick question. It's a freaking trick question.
Therese, who do you think drives the antique car? Me.
Are we still talking about the car?
Yeah, because everybody's saying it. I'm a
Should we
Emerald.
show the car?
Saeed.
You
I'm
guys
an
want to
Emerald.
see the
No,
car
you
that we're
can't
talking
see
about?
it.
Well, is it
They see it
outside?
in the morning time.
All right.
It's Francis.
And we could show you the radio and the original that I have stuck over there ready to put back in.
I'm not gonna give.
I may go
Dan
take a
some
class
love.
and learn how to put stereos in just so I can put my original
Jesus
back in.
fucking Christ.
It was it John Voight's LeBaron? Wasn't that a LeBaron that George was driving? What's that noise? Is that Grandpa? Yeah, you should watch, your language.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just saying.
Okay, I'll just sit here quietly.
Well, I mean, you can talk, but just try and.
Yes, I drive
we're
it.
drinking, she's drinking a strawberry, and I'm drinking an 805.
I am being authentic.
Yum.
That's my authentic self. Sorry. Not sorry. A white Bronco. I do. I want a white Bronco with a black roof. I do.
And I'm going to be driving it in Southern California, running from the cops with my attorney friend in the car.
Well, you ain't driving
When
the
you
Porsche,
say white
so-
Bronco, that brings up one thing, right? There's only one. When you use the words white Bronco, everybody's thinking the same thing. Everybody that's 40 or older.
Dan is instigating me.
I'm not instigating you.
You're an instigator. You're
I'm
a
not
poker.
an instigator.
Just like your father.
I'm not poking.
Poke.
And now we're going to attack
Poke.
my father. Yes, OJ, exactly. The white Bronco.
I still want
You
one.
guys remember that? I mean, it was
And
surreal.
you know what? I would take OJ's white Bronco today because that's a badass car.
I mean, Broncos themselves, that even if it wasn't OJ's, it would be a classic car. But being OJ's, like
Just
the
saying.
white Bronco, that's like getting a hold of, the DeLorean that was in Back to the Future. Yeah, Robert Kardashian started that whole. If it wasn't
Saeed,
for OJ, we wouldn't have
I'm an
damn Kim
emerald.
Kardashian
An
crap.
emerald.
Thanks, OJ, for giving us Kim and Riley
I
and
love the
Kylie
Broncos.
and all the rest of them.
I don't think it wasn't OJ's.
How old were we when we met? I was young, and she was
Old.
infantile.
I was old. He was young, I was old.
Oh.
What's his name? Who's the attorney?
You mean,
Yeah, the attorney on
that's
Seinfeld.
my favorite character, is the attorney on Seinfeld. It's the Johnny Cochran character. It was,
Yeah, what's
what's
his name?
His name was,
Jackie Child. No.
Jackie Childs,
Is
yeah.
that, was that his
That's
name?
it, yeah. That's my favorite character on all of Seinfeld. That
he
guy was
so
hilarious.
freaking funny.
Use a bomb? Who told you to use a bomb? I didn't tell you to use a bomb. Who uses a bomb? Nobody knows what a bomb's gonna do.
How about the ointment?
Was he an
He
ointment?
put the ointment on his burn because he was suing McDonald's or
Do I
something.
think
for his
OJ
burn.
was guilty? Without question, OJ was guilty. I was working for the
Amy,
LADA's
you were on
office
I-5?
during his prosecution,
Yeah,
and it
he
was
told you to put
literally,
the bomb on.
at the time, that was the strongest case ever put on in any court in the entire world, because of the brand new DNA evidence that they were just bringing out. It was overwhelming evidence. It just, you had some really bad cops, and you had some, not the best prosecution. I mean, Darden and Marcia,
Yeah.
they were not the best. Not the best.
Ellie, because he's a fucker.
What?
Watch my
What are we talking
language.
about?
Blasphemy. I said another bad
My
word.
cousin Vinny, my uncle Vinny, my cousin Vinny was damn funny, Abraham. One of my favorite movies, actually.
He loves Joe Pesci.
I love Joe Pesci. And the Addams Family guy, the judge. But I don't really care for the Karate Kid, though. I mean, I like the Karate Kid movie, but
Thanks, Les. Oh my gosh. Uncle Fester. Okay,
it's
top
not Uncle
dollar.
Fester, but it's...
Hold on, top dollar. I was scrolling on TikTok the other night and there was an Uncle Fester, filter. And I was like, Dan, we need to do this.
I don't look anything like Uncle Fester.
Okay. You don't.
Okay, I mean, you can say I do.
God.
I don't want you to burp and
can
bloat over here.
Oh, but you burp and bloat over me.
No,
I don't think
didn't
I
burp.
do.
I just blew.
Can you bend over and grab your ankles really quick?
I mean, some of the things that come out of my mouth that...
Can you bend over and let me retrieve that bug that's up your ass?
There's no bug up my
There's
ass.
a major bug up your ass.
Danielle,
You have a fucking
I'm not the one
that's
with
not
bug ass.
on your colon.
You have bug ass.
No, I just have fucking itchy
You
ass.
got up and walked away. I mean, that's bug ass.
I went to the bathroom.
No, you were bitching and moaning, left me alone, bug ass. I don't have any bug.
You
I'm
are-
in a good mood. You know I'm in a good mood.
You are testy as a
You know,
motherfucker.
you know I just had...
You are testy.
What was I doing an hour before this? I was running
You were
around
pacing outside.
talking to my friends who I was in
Yes.
a great mood.
You were talking to your friends, pacing outside.
Because I was excited. I'm in a great mood. No bugs.
Yeah, your bugs are eating me
Yeah,
alive.
well, I don't know. You guys think I got the bug or she got the bug? I think I don't got no bug. You got the bug, baby. You got the bug. We need to get some debug. Put some of that preparation bug in there.
I'm gonna put it up your ass tonight.
You need some
I'm
preparation
gonna inject
B.
my monostat up your ass and see if it
Preparation
helps
B.
you.
Preparation
My
bug.
monostat, just a little vial that goes straight up.
I'll
the
take
ass.
your monostat. It can bother me. I don't understand. They have monostat 7. So for those of you that are not familiar,
Saeed, Leslie posted where you can send it.
Here's my question for you women. So yeast infections, you take this stuff called monostat. I know because I got a text telling me to buy it. And then there's monostat 3 and monostat 7.
You never went
And-
with 3.
And I'm saying if 3 works in 3 days, why would anybody use 7? Why wouldn't you just use the
Because
stuff that works
3
in 3
never
days?
works.
Because you want to torture your husband, so you just drag it out. That's what I think. Why you wouldn't use the 3, you use the 7 so that you have an excuse for 4 more days.
Yeah, you.
I can't. I'm
Kathleen,
yeast.
people.
I got a lot of yeast.
Thanks. Why you have a constant Zoom going on in the kitchen? That is something from the past. The Zoom, and.
It's not from the past.
It's
You
from
have
the
the Zoom.
past.
Those are
no,
your friends.
but it's the past venture that we
Those
tried.
are your friends that are on the
now
Zoom.
there
right
are
now.
friends, yes.
Yeah. They're friends of ours that are on there, and it's not on 24/7. Whatever. It's on whenever she turns it on and wants to talk to her
I'm
friends.
baking bread, sourdough to be exact. I'm putting a little
Are you
garlic
really?
there too. Yeah.
I don't smell it.
Well, it's in the vagina. What's your wedding song? We never figured that out.
I knew what I wanted to be the wedding song for Emily, wherever she may be. But
it might be.
We either that or Stairway
be.
to Heaven. I mean,
it was not Stairway to Heaven.
All of my love. What was it?
That's not all of my. That's not Stairway to
I
Heaven.
know that's not Stairway to Heaven. What was it?
We need to break out the video.
We'll watch the video and let you know. All I know is that it was hot. That's all I remember. It was damn hot.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a wedding video. I mean, I don't like the way I look in the damn wedding video. I mean, I look goofy in that wedding video. Someone said if you had a TV show, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What?
Hi, Larry. There's her.
Hey, Larry, how you doing? Oh, January. First you're texting her and it pops up over here, then you show up on my TikTok, then you comment on YouTube. Where the hell are you? I mean, what are you? Are you in some studio somewhere, like clicking from one thing to the next? Because you show up everywhere. I don't see like 1 out of every 30 comments, but half of them are Debbie's. Half of them. And they pop up here on her little thing. They pop up on Danielle's phone. They pop up. It's like, holy cow.
With those cops, Dan, we're everywhere.
I know you're everywhere. I know.
You don't want my cookbook.
Well, why would I have yeast?
I
think men get yeast infections.
I asked him if he wanted to.
Where would we get
it? Your pee-pee.
In the pee-pee?
Yeah, it goes in the urethra.
So I got yeast in the urethra?
You've never, every time I've had a yeast infection, you've never gotten yeast.
I've never gotten a yeast infection.
You've never been itchy.
I've been itchy.
You're itchy?
Not normally, but in my life I've been itchy.
It can happen.
It happens.
They say
I exercise a lot.
What does fucking exercise have to do with itchiness?
Well, I don't have to worry. Only uncircumcised men get yeast infections.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
That is disgusting because now I know exactly where that infection must be. And wow. Wouldn't that be easy to clean off?
I'm like a 7.5, 8. Judy.
You're 7.5, 8 what?
If I were a man.
Okay. She kind of,
So I'm going to tell you something. My Lexapro, I felt it started working within the week. They say like several weeks, but I feel like it. Hello, my daughter was born in Cairo, just so you know. You guys have zero behavior.
We have poor behavior.
I think zero behavior is this.
Okay, who would be your hall pass if you could? Danielle? Are you not going to stick? You're going to stick with Bosa?
I'm sticking with Bosa right now.
Fine. I'll take.
I hate cranberry juice.
Who should my hall pass be?
Unless it has vodka in it. Oh, bye, LA, love you.
Who should my hall pass be?
The contest. I loved it when cranberry games. Sliding into Jerry's apartment, slapped his money on the counter.
The better question for a guy is who would your hall pass not be? Like, let's just start with my hall pass is every female on the planet. And it's easier for me to eliminate people than to find them. Jennifer Aniston? Absolutely. Lizzo?
Not. Don't go there.
What? I'm saying, I'm not going to turn it down. Brad Pitt? Nope, not my type. Kelly Kapowski? Who's that?
I don't like.
Who's Kelly Kapowski?
I don't know.
I would be somebody like, for realistically,
Jason.
Who do I'd rather pick some TikTok people than literally. I mean, I could pick some TikTok. I'm not going to because they might be watching. But I mean, there's some. I don't know who my whole pass would be. Let's say. I mean, all the people that you've mentioned would be, of course.
I think Christine.
Beyonce.
I don't know.
Of course.
If she
Elizabeth
doesn't talk. Who?
Elizabeth Warren.
Oh Jesus. Why not? Why not?
I mean,
why not Hillary Clinton?
I'm not. I don't.
Barbara Bush.
She's dead. I'm not going to dig anybody
we
up.
have a friend on here that would totally do George Bush.
I mean, George Bush is damn pretty. I mean, I didn't vote for the man, but he's pretty damn cool.
I
watched the TikTok of him avoiding the
shoes
shoes when the guy shoots shoes at him, and the dude's pretty much a stud. He kind of moved away and he put his hand up. He didn't panic. I mean, you all saw what happened when the last guy got something happened and he ran off the stage. George Bush just stood there and he's just all whatever, and he was kind of smiling when he got shoes thrown him. I gotta respect that a little bit. But how about forget Barbara? How about either one, like Jenna? Jenna, sure.
Jenna Bush?
Yeah, or her sister. Either one, absolutely. I would say, I would get on and say, what? Who? What are you saying?
Bernie Sanders, y'all.
Yeah, I would have
Tom
a beer with
Selleck,
you.
chill.
Tom
all
Selleck,
that hair.
He's old.
You have to search through all that hair.
Ann Coulter, just to do Ann Coulter.
Good night, Melissa.
Absolutely, just to do Ann Coulter. And I would do Ann Coulter just to have a conversation with her because it would be we could argue with Monica Lewinsky. She's not bad.
That would be.
Who was old?
What? Okay, Susan wants to know what Lexapro is used for.
I don't know.
Right here.
I don't use it, Judge Judy.
It helps me.
Let's stay. I'm gonna call a cutoff at 75. Nobody over 75.
Oh, Rio Vista, you're not.
Caitlyn Jenner. I'm gonna put Caitlyn Jenner in the same batch as Barbara Bush. I'm not digging anybody up. All right, I'm just not gonna do it.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Russell Crowe for you, I'm assuming,
no,
right?
I don't.
I mean, I'm not. If I was gay, Russell Crowe might be fine. I would definitely have sex with Bruce Jenner before Caitlyn Jenner. Not that I would do either one of them, but I would definitely prefer Bruce. Now, Kris Jenner. I mean, if she wouldn't, I can't say it, but I mean, she's not bad, right? I mean, she's not bad. I mean, she's older, but I'm older, right? My hall pass. What are you doing? Is that something I said or something you read? Hello, my name is Becky Lovett. Light pop off.
Based on the Costco photo, Danielle would be Jason Alexander George.
I mean, what's wrong with Jason Alexander? He
does eat while we have sex. He does.
Was that Jason or Kramer?
Jason with the sandwich.
I've never eaten during. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Oh.
In fact, you know what? I'm not going to say it because I don't want you to walk out again. But literally, I won't even say it.
You can say whatever you want.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
It is what it is.
Last time, yeah, it is. Last time we did it, I'm going to say it. She was really. Let me just say this. Like, I caught her in the middle of fucking everything, reading a fucking email on her watch. I am not shitting you.
I was not.
Don't lie.
I was not.
Okay. Same thing as the car. You did it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw you read the fucking text or email, whatever it was, and it was a mood killer. I can just tell you that. I didn't tell you at the time, but I saw you do it. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, that you know how manly that makes me feel? I mean, it was ridiculous. And you did it. And you can't take it back. You did it. Yeah, for real. It wasn't funny.
I have been caught petting an animal or two during
that. I've been, but reading a fucking email on your watch when you thought I couldn't fucking do it, like behind my head, she's all
multitasking.
Oh. I mean, it was ridiculous. And I didn't say a damn thing at the time because then I would never been able to finish.
And he put the gag order on me.
Gag order. That happened, and that's not like 20 years ago, like when you took my radio out of my car. That was like last week. It actually happened. I know it's too much TMI. I don't want to carry that around myself. That's a burden. Yeah, that happened. White collar crime. What, are you denying it? Admit it and
I'm
just
not
say,
going to even
we'll
say
move on.
anything.
But
Because it doesn't matter what I say, you're still going to argue your point and be right. So
well,
I'm just going to sit
well,
here.
it's a yes or no. Did you do it?
I'm just going to sit here and say, okay, honey, you're right.
It's a yes or no. Did you do it?
A tenth of a drink. Thanks.
It's a yes or no. Did you do it?
No.
You saying no?
I'm saying no.
You didn't read the email
No. There's no emails that come on my phone.
or text, whatever it was.
No.
I saw it. I'm gonna go. I couldn't video it.
Doesn't
but-
matter. I'm wrong. Always.
Do we want our life back? This is our life now.
This is our life. It's always been our life.
She's talking about grandpa, I'm sure.
No, I know, but I mean,
This is our life. Like right now, this is my life, and it's the life that we choose too, right?
Hi, Chance.
We had a life. I mean, so my babysitter, our old babysitter, Marissa, contacted. She wants to do a trust. I did one for her parents. Now we had this babysitter. She was 17 when she first started babysitting for us, and the kids were all small. So this is about 18 years ago. So she's got to be in her, like, God damn, she'd be almost 40. She's got to be in her 30s. But I thought I'm going to have her, I may bring her on so that she can describe the way we were 17 years ago. Would that not be amazing? And people could ask her questions. Like, what did they do? Like, she came there and we'd go out for the night and we'd come back in a taxi.
Thanks, Mandingo.
What? You got quiet.
Because I can't say anything
All
right.
Go ahead and talk. Right. I mean,
I'm always wrong.
you're not wrong.
I lie
You
to
say what
everybody.
you say.
I lie to everybody. Anything that comes out of my mouth is complete, just
I mean,
gibberish.
are you going to harbor through the whole thing?
Yeah.
Because people don't even know what you're talking about. They're like 20 minutes
We have
ago. They're
3.
gone already.
I think we have 3 kids. I know I pushed them out. I don't know if they were his.
Really? Whose else could they have been?
Bosa's.
I mean, Nick Bosa is like 25. I mean, our kids are as old as Nick Bosa. How could Nick Bosa be the father of my children?
Maybe I birthed him.
Birth Nick? Well, now I'm completely grossed out. That's your hall pass? All right. Thank you so much, Plain Jane. Bella, yeah, it doesn't get any more real. I mean, this is all, superfluous stuff, but hey,
Jason Alexander's
real
kid.
emotions.
Could be.
Jason Alexander's what?
Kid.
My kid?
Nick Bosa.
Hi, Bonnie.
I was checking my heart rate, for fuck's sake. I was thinking if I was burning any calories.
She's checking her stuff again. I mean,
Hi, Big City. What's up? Way too fast, Evelyn. My mom said that in a blink of an eye. She used to always tell me in a blink of an eye, Danielle.
my
It's
brother's
over
much
before you
younger
know it.
than me. So he's 39 and still
Thanks,
and
Heidi.
had his last kid. My dad had him
Sandra.
when he was 55. So that's like my age. And he had kids.
I had the timer. I was timing them.
How you doing in Wales? What are you talking about?
I was timing you. I give you 35-second rule.
To do what? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh, Lilybeth, thank you.
Let me right back. Ow.
Dan's not a car guy.
I'm a Porsche guy.
No, you don't drive the fucking car. I guess that would be a lie too.
Okay.
I drive it every day, but
All right,
apparently
so
Dan's a
let's
car
just-
lover.
Let's be clear here for a second. When she says I don't drive the car, remember, I take my dad in the car, and it's very hard for him to get
What about
in
the
and out
times?
of that.
What about the times you don't take your dad and you drive?
No, I'll drive it tomorrow. I'm like to the office or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I will.
Really?
It's hard to get in and out of.
Or, no shit, it's hard to get in and out
I
of.
know.
That's the real reason right there. Had no chancey because he gag orders me because I don't have a filter, but then he doesn't like when the real me comes out. We're talking about Dan's Porsche that he loves so much that he never drives, and I take care of it, and I get it smoked, and I fucking get it mechanically fixed, and I drive it to keep it going, because the last time I said, fuck it, I ain't doing it, it cost me $10,000 to get back up and going, because I said, I refuse to put in the work on this car that you love so much, but yet you don't drive. It cost me $10,000 because it sat for 3 years. And that's one thing you don't do with the Classic, is let it sit. So now I drive it because he won't. So I'm not spending the money again. And I'm wrapping that fucker. I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to pimp it out, because if it's my car, I'm going to get it the way I like it. That's right. That's right. You're welcome.
Boo-ba-doo-boo.
God, that hurt, right?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, don't get an apple.
Ow! Well,
Shit.
anybody have Apple TV? Or anybody seen the show Tehran?
Chuck, I do. I speed it up.
I'm curious.
When you drive the Porsche, you gotta rev it and you gotta go. But it's old.
I did not get a drink.
It's old. It's old, by the way.
I had my second, and
I'm gonna make it pink.
that's it.
I'm gonna really piss Dan off, and I'm gonna wrap it in pink glitter.
The Porsche?
I'm gonna put the eyelashes on it.
Danielle is
gonna rub
really
it.
Italian, yes.
Yeah, I am. That was
I
more
saw someone.
Barbie pink.
mention-
It's coming. It's coming.
We bicker a lot, Rob. We bicker more on here than we do off here. Would you say that's true? Do we bicker more on here? I mean, because
I think it's
we're in
pretty
close
even.
proximity, and I mean, we have to confront whatever the other person says right here. And neither of us are shy about expressing our opinion or our point. So we probably bicker more on here. We do bicker, but more online than offline.
I'm gonna pimp it out. I'm gonna low ride the motherfucker, or I'm gonna put big wheels on it.
I'm
do
going to
everything
have
that
the.
goes
You're
along.
not doing any of that.
I'm wrapping the fucker. You know what I want to wrap it in? I want to do a matte gray, like a stone gray. Oh, it'd be beautiful. And I want to get the red disc
Are we
brakes
really?
on it.
Or you want to go back to the car and have that go back there?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pimp the
yeah.
motherfucker out. If I'm driving it, it's gonna be up to my standards.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right. Or you can buy me a Bronco.
fine. I'll get you a Bronco.
All right, and then you can drive your car.
Fine.
Sparkles.
I'm gonna
The
get
Godmother, and I'm gonna put the Godmother on my. It's gonna take off. We're gonna take off Salah Group, and
Why don't you get a
the
Ferrari? Because
Godmother.
that's an Italian car.
I'm gonna put the Godmother. Do
Or
you
a
know I'm the
Fiat.
Godmother?
Why don't you get a Fiat?
Do you know I'm a
Because
Godmother?
Ferrari's not going to happen. We need to get you a Fiat
Do you know what
to
the
celebrate your heritage.
Do you know
What?
I'm the Godmother?
Yes. So we're going to get you a Fiat.
Because I'm Italian.
I know.
So you know how you know what they,
Is Fiat Italian?
you know what they say, the Godfather? I'm the Godmother of the Saab family.
The Saab. You want to get a Saab? I think that's English.
Dan,
What?
the Saab, strong ass bitch family.
All right.
That's right.
308 GTS.
He
just
would
like
never-
Magnum drove.
He would never let
That's-
me.
If
Are you
I
kidding me?
could have
You
a
think-
car like Magnum drove,
You think he would buy me a car? He's like, we're driving this Subaru into the
I'm
ground.
driving it till it just kicks up until it ejects you out of the seat. We're driving that
So,
thing into the ground
pimp
till the
out.
engine falls
I'm
out
gonna pimp out.
into the damn
I'm
road.
pimping out my Porsche because apparently it's mine. So you had no say.
Again, I reject that notion.
You don't. So
I reject
you
it
could reject
out
it,
of hand.
but when I come back with it all pimped out, you won't have.
Okay,
anything
well,
to
when I
say.
sell all your Louis Vuitton crap, then I'm going to pimp that out. I'm going to make your brown Louis Vuitton. I'm going to put like a gray wrap on it to save your purse.
That's
Would you
not-
like that?
That's not what they do. But
What
if
do
they
they
did
do?
it, I would do it.
You'd wrap your Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
Who sang that song? Louis Vuitton, blah blah blah.
Megan Trainor.
But I made you look. You know who? You guys ever watch that young lady who goes to law school in Hawaii, and her dad is Glenn Medeiros, and he sang. He had a hit song when he was a kid. You guys know what I'm talking about? Medeiros. I don't the name, but I don't know. Somehow that anybody know who I'm talking about? We're 6 years apart, Brenda. I'm 55 and she's 49.
56.
What did that guy? Yeah, Glenn Medias. That's it. That he sang that song, and his daughter's on TikTok, Yeah, and I like her. I mean, she's a young law student. She's dating some dude, and she's on with her mom all the time. And I can't tell you, I love that. That she does videos with her mom, with her dad, with her brother. I really enjoy it. I don't know why the hell I thought of her, but I think Danielle reminded me. What are you doing?
I'm putting him. I gave him his crack.
You're throwing the cat out?
No, I gave him his crack because he's a dog.
She is pretty, and people get on her a lot. And she has a popo. Like I believe she's either Hawaiian or Asian. I can't Chinese, one of the two. But she makes these Sunday dinners, and it's a really wholesome channel. I wish I could. So if you see it, pick her up.
What are you keeping?
Pick her up. You know what that means? I don't know. I've heard other people say it. I think it means fall over.
Pick her
You know
up.
what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea.
Well,
You spend more time on social media than I do.
I know. I spend more time watching other people on social media.
Exactly.
You just kind of peruse your own shit.
No, I really don't go on. I did today because
I like watching other creators because they inspire me. They inspire me. And they're just amazing creators.
Kathleen, we're the same way off camera as we are on.
Except not quite as dramatic. I
mean,
mean,
you have
I
to
would
realize-
be more apt to, like,
Yeah.
if we were arguing, I'd be more apt to go, all right, whatever, and walk away from it than I obviously can't walk away here. I don't like arguing. Here it's kind of entertainment / whatever, but
You walk away?
yeah, I don't sit there and like to engage.
You cuss my motherfucking
I
ass
am a
out.
Scorpio. I don't cuss. I tell you not to cuss.
Here we go with the lies again.
What are the lies?
You cuss my ass out.
What do I say?
I'm not fucking dealing with this right now! The fuck! That's what you say.
I can't deal with this right now. I gotta go. That might be
That's
true.
not what you say.
Well, I might say it more animated.
Really?
That's true. But that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm more apt to walk away.
You have more
then-
control online than you do when the cameras are off.
That's because I'm here and I have to talk it out. I mean, I don't like stress offline arguing, especially something like, irrelevant, like a car radio. I mean, we can do it online, but I'm not going to spend time offline arguing about whether I chose to take the radio out or you chose to take it out or whatever. Or Kaylee Anderson had something to do with it. I don't know.
Ted.
That's a soccer name too. And if any of the Andersons are watching, let me know. I did run into them in LA. Did I ever tell you that?
No shit.
So they were soccer players.
Nobody cares
All right,
because you
no,
don't
no,
want to
no.
even.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, this is a show about nothing. Emmet.
Oh, Elizabeth gives you credit for living with me. Sorry, not sorry. I'm the best thing, Elizabeth, that's ever happened to him.
I did say that. I did say that when I wrote it out. When the times were down.
When you're bagging on his wife.
I never get a text from Andrew.
Yeah,
I need a truck. I
no,
mean, that's what I need to see in the middle of the
only if
damn
I
night.
had a truck because Jennifer's moving on Friday.
Oh.
So we're helping her move. So he's being sarcastic like his mother.
So I have to move on Friday?
We are all moving. Dan steals my thunder all the time. It's funny how the women come out.
Yeah, I mean, this is us, right? This has nothing to do with Ed, guys. We bicker and we bark at each other, but there's nothing to do with Ed, really. Papa's asleep. Now, daylight saving time really kind of messed him up, and he went to bed early. He was up. He got up at 7 this morning, and I'm thinking to myself, please go back to bed. Please go back to bed.
Didn't.
Nope. So I'm getting up. I'm all right. I'll help you get up. Nope, did not. I left the Bay Area. We left the Bay Area together, actually. I went to law school, and she went to Sac State. So as she had finished, she graduated from college the same year I graduated from law school.
That's
We had 2 graduations.
Judy,
in one year.
I don't think.
And that's when your grandparents came out for your graduation, and we went to Reno, and your grandpa snored louder than a jet engine,
That
literally taken off.
That he did.
He did.
And you
Literally.
also,
And it was
not
ridiculous.
only was that, but you heard him in the bathroom.
Well, he
And
had no
that-
stomach, and so there were odors that you would not recognize or know that could be humanly possible or humanly produced. They can. The human body can produce some stuff
sorry,
that
Stacey.
you would never believe.
That
And
hurts me.
So not only was it the snoring, but the air. It was a rough night. Did I
Yeah.
sleep at all that
My
night?
grandpa lost his stomach, so his intestines were connected to his colon, and everything just went right through him. So Dan was like, is this fucking real?
It was a joke. I didn't think it was possible. I thought he was joking, snoring. I didn't know that it was humanly possible to make that loud a noise. Then he went into the bathroom, and when he came out, and the air came in, and I was, what are we doing sleeping in a room with your grandparents? Because we obviously had no money.
We had no money.
And so I'm looking at Danielle going, is this real? Is this real? Is this real? I mean, I couldn't breathe at the moment. You couldn't breathe. It's like you're shaking from the snoring because the sound waves are rocking the bed. And that was at the Peppermill, is that right? Peppermill Casino in Reno?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What I would give for that moment again.
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely splurge for the second hotel room, and then it would have been good. But that was a good trip. And I do love your grandparents. They're both dead now.
We buy the real Tony the Tiger, yes.
The food?
The cereal.
Is there like a non-real Tony the Tiger?
Yeah, somebody said, do you actually buy the real Frosted Flakes or do you buy the fake one? Because Ed grew up in Oakland. So apparently.
I didn't know there was fake Frosted Flakes.
There is.
I mean, when you buy them on the side of the road, they're like, come on over here. What? Come here. Come look in the van.
He did 3.
You open it up. We got some fake Frosted Flakes over here. Would you like some?
No, they have
99 cents a box.
They have generic Frosted
I'll
Flakes.
take a case.
Yeah.
No, I've never. We just buy, Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger.
Costco, Sam's.
Grandpa is in bed. He went to bed early. We're dealing with daylight savings time, and he has not adjusted to daylight savings time yet. Neither have I, for that matter. Elk Grove's about 10 miles south of Sacramento. Our names are Dan and Dan, D&D. Danielle and Danielle. They're pretty much the same name, just the male and female version. What's your profession, dear? She's an professional antagonist?
I'm a professional liar.
Yeah.
We don't have an Aldi here.
What's MYOB?
Mind your own business.
Oh.
God, you're old.
Uncle Bill really is dead in Canada. He did really pass. He had cancer and he passed about literally, I think, 11 or 12 years ago.
Yeah, you do. Because Aldi's is like a grocery outlet. You do have to watch the expiration dates. They typically have smaller.
Danielle is not my daughter.
Do people send grandpa mail still? Yes.
Every day. Every day. And we put it out for him and let him find it. Thank you for everybody. Everyone who sends letters and things. I apologize. We don't have time to put them online, but they are wonderful for my dad. We put them out. He reads them. I read them to him. They come in handy. We thank you. We read them, and especially the touching ones. It's just there's so many. It's impossible to come out and mention everybody, but they are greatly appreciated. Just letting my dad find mail that say Dr. Salinger on it is a big bonus for us. We put it here. He sees it. He doesn't necessarily read it. We read them. We'll read them to him, especially, long ones.
Well, you notice you left them out here. You notice where they are, right?
I put some out today, and my dad collected them and moves them to his room.
Yeah.
So
I heard him.
definitely.
He was here for 20 minutes today. I was in there. I heard him, and he kept reading and reading and reading and reading and rereading and rereading again, and then he took them to his room.
Yeah, he does that. He appreciates, and we appreciate that so much. How do we keep people not to snore? I don't know. I don't snore, thank God. Don't make anything up. I don't snore.
You grumble.
I grumble. Grumbling's okay. I don't know what that is, but what is grumbling?
Thanks, babe. Oh. That's what you do.
I don't grumble.
That's what you do.
I don't grumble.
In the middle of the night, I get a hand slap. I get a face slap.
Well, I'm just checking to see if you're there.
I know, and you belt me in the fucking face. That's why I'm upstairs. True love. That's right here. Me and Dan. He's such a patient man. Rich, he's such a patient man. And he farts too, but he'll never admit to that either. So I must be lying once again. How can I sell you short? What do you mean? Well, y'all started sleeping in different beds. Oh, I can get some rest. Finally, after 26 years. What? Oh, Chancey, Elk Grove, what's your address? Salinger Law Group in Elk Grove, California. Yes, he's so patient.
Thank you so much for the follows are greatly appreciated.
I love this guy.
Because that's all we have
He's so
are
patient.
follows.
He's so patient and loving and just loves his wife and just treats her so kindly.
She does not like when I get any love on her. She hates it. Just hates it.
There's no humping.
Is tonight hump night? It was until we got on here. And then the humping went away.
Humping's gone.
I blew it.
No more humping.
It ain't my fault either. I did
Elvie's
nothing
here,
wrong.
so watch yourself.
Elvie, I'm totally going to behave myself completely.
Mm-mm. We didn't meet. I was forced in marriage. Holy matrimony was him. I was told.
She lost the poker bet.
I was told if I didn't marry him, I would have no life. And I would be a lonely gal.
Is that what I said? Is that what I said?
A lonely old hag for the rest of my life. I wouldn't have gone to college. I wouldn't have been fit for anybody, let alone myself, because he was my knight in saving grace. This guy.
Well, that's very sweet of you. I appreciate that.
He was.
I like the honesty. I like it. It's very forthcoming of you. I can't stand it, Macy, and it's disgusting. Yes.
I am.
We're talking about this Coors Light. I just am sitting out here. I went, all right, get something, and it's horrific.
Everybody's saying you look thinner.
I don't know what it is.
He loves me so much that he wrote me an anniversary poem for 26 years. I really, he respects me so much and puts me up on that pedestal. And the poem that he wrote me was so beautiful that I can't even read it because the words might bring you all to your knees and to your tears and might even give you guys some heart attacks. So we have chosen not to read it out loud because the words are hard to read.
Are you talking about the letter I just wrote to you? The one that people were saying, my God, if my husband would ever say something like that to me, I would just fall to my knees.
No, I was talking about the anniversary poem you wrote me.
I was talking about the open letter that I wrote to you.
I'm sorry.
About, you.
The words were invisible. Dan has a way with invisible ink, and he wrote it for me on our 26th day of marriage, but have yet,
What was that?
it's me and my foot. Moneymaker. He's poking.
She's poking me with the Niners.
Remember that invisible ink? It was the thing.
She's not from Texas. Neither is the accent.
Nashville. But it's not, I can't reveal it. I have a gag order. I actually can't read it because the ink has dried up and it's gone away.
I have my daughter's on me to write some crap for her. She wants me to write
Don't
something.
worry,
I have to write things for content.
I'm
like
paying.
commercials.
I'm paying somebody else.
We
to
did.
write her
We
stuff for her.
got picked up by Manscaped again. So that's what I've been doing in my head. I have the next commercial down.
But no, Jeff.
I got it down.
He could write. He
Down.
could use AI to write my poem and just pass it off as his, but he hasn't.
That's cheating. We're 6 years apart.
We do need secret decoder goggles. And Dan he's written the poem, but yet he has not given me the goggles until I am fully able to see them.
I don't know who put the damn aftermarket. I wasn't there, obviously. It never would have happened if I was there.
You gave me the permission.
Some snarky salesman put it in.
You gave me the permission because it was like $3,500.
What I did say.
I asked for your permission.
What I said to you is, it's okay.
I wouldn't ask anymore.
What I said to you was, it's okay, but you need to keep all the original stuff, which we have. So, this whole thing with her walking away, I have the original stuff, and it will go back in at some point. So it's not that big of a deal. It's just more social media fun. But
nothing. If you like a hairy beast, Dan's your man.
Spoken from an Italian, I mean, it's remarkable the hypocrisy that comes out of this.
I like hair.
Then why do you say that?
Because you're a hairy beast. I like it.
Where do I have hair? I mean, I'm willing to strip down right now. There's not a lot of hair on my body.
We'll strip
if
it.
if it wasn't for my stomach, I'd pull my shirt up and just expose you, and then they would know.
You're hairy. It's okay. You lost the...
How much hair do I have?
They
I mean,
can't
I don't
see it.
shave.
It's all fucking gray.
It's, I mean, I don't shave and I don't have a lot. I mean, my God. I mean, there you go. There's the facts, right? You just saw how hairy I am.
The hair has left his head and has drifted down south.
I got Manscaped. I don't have to worry about that. And you stock option. Manscaped is a privately held company, so they don't have stock.
I can tell you I don't like hairless on a man. Sorry. What? I don't like
I'm just saying, make up your mind. My God, I'm a hairy monster, and then
You are hairy. I mean, I like a little trim, but I like hair on a man. I think hair belongs in certain areas.
What are you talking about? You like a hairy, like a big, thick mane of hair?
I like a big, thick.
Like Bosa?
I like a hairy knob.
Hairy knob. I don't even know what that is.
I like a hairy head.
Okay, I don't have hair. Sorry.
Well, not there.
I don't even know where I am right now. I don't even know what to say.
You are in Elk Grove, California.
I know that.
You live with your dad and your wife, Danielle. You have a car, you have been newly retired, and you do social media for a living.
I know all
Not
that.
oftentimes do you find your wallet nor your keys, but eventually we find them.
That's not soda. What? That's like it's worse than soda.
And you are almost 56.
I'm almost 56.
November 14th, 1967.
Yeah, I'll be 56.
Yes, today is
What's today?
November 8th, 2023.
6 days. It's my birthday. My birthday's on a Tuesday?
It's on a Tuesday.
It's a bad day for a birthday.
And you were a backup quarterback.
That's right. I was a backup quarterback.
You were a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case you forgot.
How would I forget that? Damn. Set. Ready to go. I still remember the cadence right there.
And you oftentimes wear your clothes inside out or backwards.
I do wear my clothes inside out backwards. I was also a starting receiver that she fails to mention.
Well, I just remember the backup quarterback.
You don't remember the touchdowns that were scored?
Why would I remember that?
I don't know.
I never saw them.
But I scored them.
How many?
Lots.
No, do you not know your total?
Lots. I don't remember my stats.
Scott said
From what
just
year?
one.
One? I mean, I've scored touchdowns to win games.
Back up. Back it up, back it up.
The Saratoga Falcons. We're talking about high school.
Oh.
I was not a starting quarterback. I could have been.
Shit. Why weren't you?
Because I was a receiver. I should have played. I was too short.
Falcons.
My stats as a backup quarterback, I scored a touchdown as a backup quarterback. I had a quarterback rating of, I don't know, I think I threw a couple passes. But typically, since I was the backup quarterback, when I went in, except for a couple times when there was an injury, it was like after we were way up, so you were running the ball. I drank 2 805s, these things right here, and now I'm trying to get through a Coors Light. I went to San Jose State.
Yeah, I was conceived and born in Nashville, Tennessee. I had my 2 glasses of Sauv Blanc from my friend Kay Bailey. She sent me.
Well, that was nice.
You cannot doze or help what your parents gave you, unfortunately.
You can work on it. I mean, you can improve it. You can take what they gave you and
improve.
You can improve it. Look,
Dan has his own orchestra.
And when you're a quarterback, it doesn't matter if you fart. What you don't want to have is the center fart, because guess where your hands are every time you take a snap? I mean, I've had my hands right up there, right? I mean, and you got to push too. They have to know where you are. You can't just sit there and like leave your hands, but you got to get in there, stick them in there, and then they can give you the ball.
I have friends. For those of you in Nashville, have you ever been to Love Language? That's my cousin's restaurant. Love Language, off of Broadway. My cousin and her fiance, they own that.
I'm going to check on it. Ed's in bed, so I hope he's okay.
Oh, Melissa saw your segment on AARP today.
I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
What's AARP? Where was that? I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know I did a segment for AARP, but I've never seen it like
Mark
on
used to have a
AARP.
Corvette. Mark had a red Corvette, Z06. Right?
Garoppolo sucks.
Ugh.
He sucks.
He's a Dropalo.
He's a Garoppolo, but he's a good-looking guy and he's rich. I think he had 27 mil guaranteed.
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
Do you know who loves Garoppolo?
Who?
Hannah's boyfriend.
Really? Jason? Justin? Whatever. He loves. I'm with Purdy too.
Justin, if you're watching, I apologize.
Justin, I'm just kidding, obviously. I used to call Justin, they've been going up for how many years?
Almost 8.
And so, like, for the first 2 years, I called him Jason. Kind of on purpose. You know, you don't really want to be really
Never
cool
on
and nice
purpose.
to your daughter's boyfriends.
Never on purpose.
You want to just kind of give him a little bit of shit. And so I gave him a little bit of shit.
Eileen,
I'd mispronounced his name on purpose.
No, you forget everybody's name. You forget everybody's name. He would always be like, what's his name again? Wait, what's his name again? Jason.
Hi from San Francisco Giants,
No.
niece again. With niece of who? Brooklyn, Ohio. Riggins,
Ugh.
the Washington Redskin.
The Niners are in a slump.
Riggins
now.
won a Super Bowl.
Niners need to get with it. Dan's
Grandpa is sleeping.
You.
It's funny what someone said Grandpa's going to hit 100. I was talking to my brother Dave the other day, the doctor, and I was telling him, he's slowing down. This is happening. And I'm going, I don't know, Dave. And Dave came back saying, you know what? He could live to be 100 years old really easily. And it's possible. You just never know. He could die. He could be dead right now, or he could live to be 100. I'm just saying, you never know. Your uncle had a Z06 Camaro stick shift. My brother Mark had a Z06 Corvette.
Yet. They have school to still finish up. They're both, Justin, I almost said Jason. Justin is going to Fire Academy. He graduates Cal Poly with fire science this December. And then he's going to a fire academy in like the beginning of the year, spring. And then Hannah's trying to get into grad school. So we don't know where she's going to be. So no marriage yet. He's very old school. He wants to be established and be able to support his wife, which I can't, blame him for that. I do want grandbabies though. I'm ready. I love my nieces and nephews. Let's have a barbecue, Tony. Let's do it. Hi, Gare. But yeah, I can't wait for the grandbabies, and I think she's gonna give me my first one, honestly, unless Andrew's doing stuff I don't know about. But he doesn't really tell me about the stuff he's doing. But there's no girls in his life. So I would love. I can't wait to have grandbabies. Dan is also the same way. Like, it's a great career. I'm very happy with both of them. I mean, we're very over the moon with them, and they're
With who?
Justin and Hannah.
Oh yeah.
We love their parents. Oh,
Yeah.
The first one, Sarah. Oh, that's got to be crazy. I can't wait.
We're waiting for that first baby.
Yeah, I just said that. That's one of
Yeah.
our biggest, our next thing.
And Justin was also a wide receiver who played in college. He played at Cal Poly. So, and Hannah was the captain of the soccer team. I think we're gonna have professional athlete grandkids.
Happy birthday, Sarah! You have a new baby. No, Hannah's not engaged yet. Not yet. Do we want to be?
How old is Justin?
I am Justin's
He just
22.
graduated?
He's 22. Or is he 23? He's older than Hannah, so I think he's 23. Yeah. Nobody's in Stanford, no. We couldn't afford Stanford. Fuck. Congrats, Roll Tide. Our neighbor is a retired fireman too. She is a 2L. 2L. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait. I mean, you guys know how crazy I am about our niece and nephews. I cannot, I am so crazy about them. I can't imagine how crazy I'm going to be with my own, blood.
What you talking about? Willis?
Clint is neighbor. Why are you so got for being old? I'm 20.
It is 6:45.
Antioch?
Antioch, just down the road.
Yep. Are you cold?
A little cold. But I got this cool. This is like an aviation. This is an aviation sweatshirt, someone said. So like if you're out on the, if you're in an airport and you're out walking around by planes, you wear these.
You guys, we don't even have to buy sweatshirts
Right.
anymore. We have so many sweatshirts from followers and friends, and it's great. The heat is at 70.
Is it?
I have my own TikTok, Cassandra. I do. But we do the night ones together because we're married and we have a joint union and a joint journey.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
That I need my own TikTok.
You got your own TikTok.
I know.
All right. Why is she so hot? That's a 20-year-old saying you're hot, I think. All right.
Chancey, you were on my TikTok today. One time past bar. It was scary, but he did it.
It was scary?
It was scary.
What are you talking? Why don't you explain what was
your
scary?
bar exam, because we couldn't log on.
I wasn't scared at all. In fact, I told everybody that there was. I knew that I had passed it. I said, "It's not even a question. I'm just waiting for the results."
But then when we couldn't log in, he couldn't see his name. He was
This
panicked.
is back
so
in the
he went
days of
dial
before
up,
they had
dial up.
Yeah, they had.
And then you went to
and
the
it was-
office,
and
and then you called. You were like,
I
"Fuck,
passed.
I passed."
I knew that I passed, but I did. But when I first got on to check, it kind of looked like I failed. So I felt what it would feel like. It wasn't good.
Nashville.
But then I drove to the office and thank God.
He's an attorney. He still is. You were doing work today outside.
What? Oh, I mean, I still make telephone calls and things.
Are you still, PS wants to know if you're still doing your CLEs.
CLEs, continuing legal educations. I as long as you have to do them every so often to stay active. So as long as I want to
Thanks,
continue to keep my bar card
Hi, Jay.
active instead of inactive, I have to do CLEs, which is continuing legal education. I mean, they're online now.
Oh, I love it.
2%, 5%. What do I present? What kind of lawyer? I'm a criminal lawyer.
Bye, Misty.
Can you be? I get a lot of requests to be people's lawyers. I mean, I get more requests now to be their lawyers than when I practiced. So, if I had TikTok when I practiced,
Corey, thank you for all your hard work.
There's a lot of crazy stuff, babe. Gives you a real, kind of rounds you out as far as what's going on in life. I'm about 90% retired. I mean, I still deal with a caseload that I've had for a while, and like when I have old clients, I don't take new clients, but I have some old clients that will call me with issues or something happened, they want to adjust something or amend something. I help out my old clients, or friends.
Grandpa's sleeping.
He is sleeping.
What kind of lawyer? I don't know yet. I mean, she's working
Hard
at
to know.
she's working at a really top-notch
Plaintiff's firm.
So
She works for one of the best attorneys that I think in the country in his firm. So I don't know what she's going to do. How you doing, Nova Scotia?
same birthday, Jennifer, the 14th.
Thanks so much for the follow, guys. A quick follow would be greatly appreciated.
Thanks, Kimberly. It is Groundhog's Day. Some people go on those videos and they're like, repeat. No shit, it's a repeat because this is what we do. This is what he
a
does.
district
This
court
is our
clerk,
life.
a federal court clerk.
No shit.
That's
Crazy
federal
nuts,
courts.
that's right.
Courts. Some federal judge scared the hell out of me one day
Yeah.
in his chambers. I mean, we're sitting in chambers, right? And like not in court. And there's other. I was standing in for somebody. And the guy's also, when's that discovery going to be due? And I'm like, Your Honor, I'm standing
Yes,
in. I don't know when
teachers,
he can do this.
too.
Oh, you got 20 seconds to tell me, or I'm going to throw your ass in jail. February 2nd. That was my answer. It literally happened. Scared the hell out of me, and I just threw
There's two teachers in
threw
this
a date
family.
out there. I had no idea whether it was going to work. Or
One
not.
teacher was a special needs teacher, and one
Who?
your sister.
Oh,
you have
yeah.
two teachers. Somebody said, "Do you have any teachers in your
Oh
family?"
yeah,
I
we
said
have
two.
teachers in the family.
Yeah. Dan's first job. What was your first job?
I was an
Security?
accountant. Well, I mean, when I was in college, my first job was scooping ice cream at the Yum Yum shop on Pollard Road.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
started doing things like delivering pizzas. I started a house cleaning business with somebody, a window washing business with my sister's ex-husband. And then when I graduated from college, I went on to be an accountant, and
Thanks,
then
Linda.
I quit that to go back and go to law school.
By the way,
And now I'm doing
he
like
has never washed any
ads
of
for
our
social media.
windows.
What?
You've never washed any of our windows. Ever.
I could.
He used to
I
also,
know how.
He also used to clean houses.
My dad went to podiatry school and that in San Francisco. A partner and
He
other
used
work
to.
ago. I used to have all that. I used to have employees and all that good stuff. And then, that kind of screwed me. So I will never have it. I mean, if you're ever
My
going to
kids
go into
have watch
something,
Suits.
be really careful who
Kaylee,
you
my
partner
kids
with.
love it. Yeah. Ooh, that was a doozy.
I haven't watched Suits, but I'm familiar
His
with
kids
it.
do.
My kids
His
watch
kids
it.
do. Hi, Leaks. Coco. Coda. Beans.
Yeah, I'm not, I mean,
Coke's
I'm
the
moving
lips.
out of the law for
I've heard-
other reasons, it's a really stressful profession. And, if you're going to be in it and you're going to achieve a lot, you're going to
Not a
undergo
stalker,
a lot
Linda.
of stress.
As long as
Yeah,
you're
there's
not, you're nice. You're not
no,
stalker.
but I'd love a 944 Eric. I have a 996.
I think Dan
911.
has a photographic memory. I do. I think he remembers like weird things.
I not in the general traditional sense of photographic memory, but I
The
do
leaks are on.
remember weird things. Like if I hear a song, it can trigger memories that
No, but he remembers things that like I'm like, how do you remember that? Like just minutia.
I don't want a second heart attack. That's exactly right, Dare Dog. Or I just don't want to die of like a stress infection or just have my head blow up.
What's a stress infection?
I don't know. I made it up, but I don't. The stress was no
Hi,
fun.
Jill.
Right? It's still no fun. Stress is no fun.
We still have stress.
Where I was in my bed, going to bed after I had a
High
huge
school
hearing
soccer.
the next day,
A high school
and we
soccer
had a
game.
high school soccer game. It was a playoff game. Hannah was the captain. I think they won the
Oh my
game,
God, my windows are so bad.
and it happened, boom, like that. Social media is actually work, Jaden. That is true. It's not. The first couple months it wasn't. Now it's work, but it's a much different kind of work. I like being creative. I like the kind of work that we do with social media a lot more than, if I fuck this argument up, my client's going to jail for like 4 years, so I hope I don't fuck it up. That's a lot of stress. Or
This guy knows everything. No, you do. It wasn't
I know,
It
but
wasn't
what-
a bad thing, but you do. You have a lot of information in your brain.
I've read a lot.
No, I know. It wasn't a bad thing. For fuck's sake.
I
He has
have
stent.
one stent.
Yes, he remembers. He was actually
There are
awake.
some.
He
There's
was
some
awake.
pictures of us out there.
He was awake during the procedure.
I was talking to him during the procedure. In fact, they told me to
Thanks,
stop.
Eric.
I was making cracking jokes because they shoot you through a fentanyl or whatever the hell they give you, and you're just like, oh, I don't give a shit. And I was cracking jokes, and the guy, he's laughing. He's all, please
Sherry.
stop making
That's
jokes because you're making the technician laugh a little bit, and it's
Open
shaking
heart? Holy crap.
it's shaking the whatever they were looking at.
Where you have to be brought back? Like, what would he have to do to get
Law can be worth it,
back
Ashton. It
into
certainly
law?
can.
I think if social media doesn't continue, then he would have to go back to work.
Family law is not any less stressful, probably more stressful.
God, that's horrible.
I
Dealing
mean, you're
with
dealing
kids
with, yeah, I
and-
mean, geez,
that would be horrible.
say you have a parent that you don't even like or you think's a shitty parent. You gotta win them custody of their kids. That's stressful. I'm not talking about a colostomy bag. I've never had a colostomy bag.
No, a colonoscopy.
Oh,
He
no,
doesn't have
I had-
those either.
I had a stent procedure. It was a angio something, like it was an angiogram followed by something.
Oh, sorry, Michelle.
Well, Michelle, I hope that your heart
Wait.
recovers from that. I mean, the heart does recover from a lot of things.
He's very educated. He gets that from his mom. His mom's very smart too.
My mom reads everything
A lot.
all
But you're
the
the
time.
same. I think you're the most like actually all of you guys pretty much do, right? I think you and your mom are probably
Dave reads a lot.
yeah. Well, he's a doctor.
He
so-
sends me articles
yeah,
all
he
the
sends-
time. Angioplasty with stent placement. That's what I had. An angioplasty. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Alderman. Danielle is an interior designer. That's really her talent. She can design. She did this right here. I mean, this is pretty cool. You want to show that? This is. I mean, that stuff is just a wall, and she's just like, why don't you just put some boards up there, and yeah, she's pretty good at interior
I have
design.
great ideas, I just don't have the means to do them myself.
Yeah, I mean, she's very talented at that. Yeah, she decorates everything, and she gives other people ideas and stuff like that. And it's really, that's where her true talent lies, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, I like it.
You like it? I like it. Grandpa's in bed because he's, you know, we're daylight savings time, and so for Grandpa,
Thanks,
it's really 8 o'clock. I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock. Really, how time do we go on? Late? Oh, all right. It's getting late. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when will we be back?
Friday.
Friday evening at 5 o'clock?
After we move
4:30,
Jennifer.
5:30?
After we move Jennifer.
Yeah, so we'll have some good stories on Friday. I do worry about dementia, but not for a while. I am on statins, absolutely.
Statins cause dementia.
Actually, statins don't. They prevent dementia. If you have vascular dementia, you want to be on statins. You want to be on even potentially blood thinners, depending on other things. But what do you owe to your wife? Everything. We don't owe anything. We're a team. We're together. So everything she has is mine. Everything I have is hers. I think, right?
No.
That's the way it works.
What's yours and mine, and what's mine
What's
is
mine is yours, and what's yours is yours.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it works.
Yes, I will be on tomorrow morning. Of course. But I think I'm going to be on earlier because we have a whole bunch of appointments. He has to take the dog to the vet. We got to get the dog his pill because he's got anxiety. And then we have security.
I had
cameras
nothing when we
installed.
got married, so a prenup would have been worthless.
Except the Porsche.
I
But
didn't
that
have a
is
Porsche
mine.
when we got married.
No, but they're saying everything's mine but the Porsche.
I'm
But
saying a
who
prenup
drives
only
the Porsche?
affects what you had before the marriage, not what you accumulate after the marriage in California. So
But here's the thing.
I was in debt when we got married.
Guess what? I have everything.
You have everything.
I have all the money.
I know.
Crazy.
I know. Thank you so much for the follow. We're going to take off.
Love you
A quick
guys.
follow before you go would be greatly appreciated. Check
And
out the videos.
if anybody's in the market for a 996, it's going up for sale
That's
tomorrow.
not true. Absolutely not true. We will see you guys on Friday. Thank
Love
you
you
so
guys.
much for coming. We appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great night, a great tomorrow.